Hello everyone, and I welcome you to the Musk Knights Club official YouTube channel, here with the latest content from the Musk Knights. And in this video here, it's just a recap of the latest AMA that was done with the Musk Knights Club team. There was a very recent AMA done with the Crypto Stalkers, done on the Crypto Stalkers Telegram. And in the AMA, there was just a introduction into the project and a bit more insight for people that don't know about the project. And it was a very insightful AMA that was done. I've got a screen recording here of the AMA that we're going to go through in this video. And also in this video, I'm going to go onto the Twitter, as there were some questions that were asked on the Twitter. Not everything got to be answered in the AMA. So I'm going to touch on a few of the topics in this video so you can get a bit more understanding of what the project is about. So I'm going to go straight into it. The first question that was asked to the team was a brief introduction of them, and as well as the further team behind Musk Knights. I mentioned here, so this is with Alex on the Musk Knights Club team. My name is Alex, and I've been in the crypto space for more than I can remember, working alongside various crypto projects and exchanges. The team is specialized and has earned different skills from working in top tech companies prior to joining the project. So as you can see here, this has been more insight into the team. The team is a very experienced team in the tech space. So there's a lot of talk about teams in NFT related projects. And the team in this project, in the Musk Knights, is a team that know what they're about. They've worked in tech projects, so you can rest assured you're in good hands, and they know what they're talking about when it comes to the DAO space, the tech space, DeFi, Web3. They know what they're talking about. To get a bit more insight into the actual project, mentioned here, Musk Knights Club is a DAO managed decentralized VC investment club. The intention is to promote decentralized investment through DAO, mainly projects endorsed by Elon Musk. This platform allows anyone to increase their investment capacity and free people from Web 2 with a spirit of scientific research and innovation like Elon Musk. They invest in Web 3 related projects. All Musk Knight Club monetary funds will be invested after voting through community proposals, and the proceeds generated will be returned to the participants in the DAO community. So you just get a bit more insight. That's what the project is about. Of course, you can see this all on the website musknights.com. You can see it all there. This talks about what the DAO is about and what they plan to do. It's all about that community aspect of it. It's all about bringing the power back to the people, promoting decentralized investment, decentralized finance, breaking all the chains of centralization in the space, and just generally giving more freedom to the people. And that is what it's about. That is what it is truly about. To answer more questions, or to go into more questions that was asked, he said Musk Knights, as we see, is a fully integrated ecosystem of decentralized financial services built on Web3. Tell us more about this, what its vision, and what service does it provide. So it was mentioned with regards to the actual vision. It said a little bit about DAO. So of course, to get a bit of insight into the vision, you need to understand about what the DAO is. So DAO is an internet native organization collectively owned, managed by their members. They have built-in treasuries that are only accessible with the approval of other members. Decisions are made via proposals the group votes on during a specified period. A DAO works without hierarchical management and can have many purposes. But before moving on, it's important to distinguish a DAO from an internet native organization. So to get a bit more insight into the project, you need to understand what DAOs are. And it's all about making everything accessible with the approval of other members. Because that goes into now, when we talk about the actual project, it says that the actual community is separated into two types. There's a gentleman and there's a warrior. The gentleman is responsible for proposing project proposals, while they lose voting rights. The gentleman needs to hold the official NFT, and the official will sell 100 NFT blind boxes in the form of NFT blind box sales, which means that there will be 10 or 100, I should say, gentlemen in the Musk Knights Club, and the NFT is a symbol of that identity. But now there's a warrior. The Knights token holders are called warriors, and the Musk Knight Club grants voting power within the platform to the token holders. The more Knights the user possesses, the greater decision-making power a voter gets. The warriors also benefit from internal incentives. So to benefit from the privileges, the community warriors only need to hold the tokens. So both gentlemen and warriors are part of the DAO community, but you mentioned the above weight division is to prevent large households from maliciously voting and interfering with the project. So that is to explain why there's the number of NFTs that are available, and as in terms of the actual weighting of there's not that much gentleman NFTs because, as mentioned, it doesn't want large households to just get a bunch of NFTs at once, which will allow them to be able to sway voting in whatever way they want, which does make a lot of sense. So you can see that they know what they're talking about. It's all about fairness. It's all about balance in the community. Everyone needs to be able to have their voice. Question 3 mentioned asked for detailed information about the KNT token, the function in the ecosystem, trading fees, allocations, launch, and other things to know regarding the tokenomics. So as mentioned, that KNT are the token of the Musk Knights Club. Each token holder becomes a member of the DAO and is able to vote on any changes, developments, additions, or other decisions regarding the DAO. The token grants holders voting powers within the Musk Knights Club, and the more KNT the user possesses, the greater decision-making power the voter gets. The proposals might concern 3 areas. Musk Knights Club, the functioning. The members may vote on the change of the memo, change of goals, incentives, etc. They can propose any changes to the smart contracts of the Musk Knights Club DAO projects, the development of new related projects, modification of fees, commissions, additional features, etc. The members can vote on any decisions regarding the allocation of the funds, the use of the funds for development, external services, incentives, etc. To answer a bit more about the token economics, the entire transaction fee, 1% of the project's native token Knights, can be used to fill the treasury. For every Knight of 50 ETH raised, the community can invest in the project, of which 5 ETH is used to buy back the Knights and burn them. The remaining 45 ETH will be paid to the investment project, and all the project tokens of the investee will be realized to buy Knights, of which 45% will be sent to the Berlin wallet immediately. The other 50% will be redistributed to Knights proportionally of all pledges, 5% weighted to the gentleman. For further information regarding token economics, please make sure you visit themusknights.com and with more information about the token economics. We're in the early stages of the project, and it is expected to ICO during Q2 of 2022. So for a bit more insight into it, so it's not too far, but that's to give you a bit more insight into when the ICO is expected to launch. Okay, so question 4: have you already made some partnership deals? Can you also tell us about some of these, and are you open to more partnerships? And a bit more insight into the NFTs and NFT properties on the Musk Knights. To which was said that Musk Knights have reached cooperation with well-known institutions in the United States and Singapore, and they plan to organize online events. So be sure to stay tuned for those announcements. So there's a lot happening with the Musk Knights, and so many, as mentioned, there's institutions in the United States and Singapore that will be partnering with them, and more will be announced very, very soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. The final question that was asked was, can you tell us about your current achievements and what stage of the roadmap that you're in? And can you share a bit more about the security state of the Musk Knights? The roadmap for this year is as follows. So in quarter two, which is which we're in, the launch of the Musk Knights Studio, the KMT token launch ICO, the NFT minting, the release of 100 gentleman identity NFTs for sale, select and invest in top projects. Now, quarter three, 2022, internal testing for NFT marketplace platforms. The launch, then quarter four of this year, we have the launch of the NFT marketplace and the release of the Musk Knights Club Collector's Edition, Limited Edition NFT. As for the security state of our platform, we plan to do everything internally. Our tech team have extensive background working for top companies, and we can ensure maximum safety for our users. So to go into the questions on Twitter, I'm going to go into some of them. Here we have the official that the Twitter of the that the post was announced on. So the Twitter that the AMA was announced on. I'm going to answer a few of the questions. So it says here, NFTs have a variety of utilities. Tell us how you take advantage of NFTs and Musk Knights. What is the function you've given them, and what do you expect to build with them in the long term? Tell us a little about the characteristics of the NFTs you already have and their utilities. Well, the NFT, as mentioned in the AMA, the NFTs do allow you to be able to make proposals for the Knights, which is a very key aspect and a key function of the DAO. So if when you get the NFTs, you will be eligible to be involved in all aspects of the Musk Knights DAO. So you have your say into what's happening. You have your say into where investment will be allowed. You have your say in what is happening in the project, which is amazing. You get the opportunity to really have your say into where the funds go. So, for some people that are interested in investing, this is definitely something that you will be interested in. Then it further mentioned, how can we be sure that these NFTs have worth and value? Well, of course, you can look at that by the function of the NFTs. Musk Knights Club is more than just simply a project. You can think of it like a business, and as the business keeps moving forward, as the more investment is involved, as they invest in more projects, the success of the Musk Knights will allow the NFTs to always have a value in them, because it's a reflection of the actual business, it's a reflection of the actual company. So, that's the answer that we have here. Let me see. Let's find a good question here. Staking. Does the Musk Knights have a staking program? Yes, they absolutely do. You can find that on the white paper. I've got the white paper here actually. You can see if I go to it, you can actually see about staking. Mentioning there are many benefits of staking Knights tokens. Significant benefit: the opportunity to vote on the direction of policy. You can vote in the investment program. So when you stake, you will have the opportunity to essentially have your say in governance and everything that's happening with the project. You can check out the white paper that will tell you more about it. How are you going to benefit? How are you going to educate beginners about how NFTs work and what are their benefits? Well, videos like this, the content that the Musk Knights Club are putting out, the Discord, these are all things that are all about introducing Musk Knights and getting. Ultimately, Musk Knights want people to know about NFTs. It's not just about simply getting people involved with the project. The Musk Knights Club want to spread awareness. They want to spread information. They want to actually create a community of people that are invested in Web3, that want to bring people together want to talk with like-minded people, as well as to do exciting things. So that's the answer to that question. How they work and what are its benefits. Well, as mentioned, that it was mentioned in the AMA about the benefits of the NFT. So for more information about it, please make sure you check out muskknights.com for more information about that, and also make sure you join the official Discord as well, which has more information regarding the project. So that's the recap of the AMA. Please make sure you follow Musk Knights Club on Twitter. As mentioned, follow the Discord, muskknights.com, more information about the project itself, further information regarding the mint will be put out soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me here to talk about the AMA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you have any more questions about the project, please make sure you comment on this video or go into the Discord, ask the questions there. The conversation is happening, so make sure you get involved in that. So thank you for watching this video, and I'm out. People enjoy the rest of your day.